Today, I want to talk about the identity shift that is going through so many people right now here on this planet. And maybe it's confusing you. Maybe you are asking yourself, what? Everything I experienced since now is feels not true anymore, feels not right anymore. But what is next? And you don't have the answers yet. And I want to talk about why this is happening right now on this planet and why this is hitting so many people. And even if you are at the top of your career, even if you're broke, even if you live a normal life with a family and a house, this has nothing to say because these energies hit us on a deep soul level. And this energy wants to bring us back to divine source and to our true purpose in this life and in this incarnation. And the energies that are hitting us right now are cosmically orchestrated. And we cannot escape these energies. Paul Otto Hesse wrote in his book in the 1950s that we are going through photon belt with our whole sun system, and that this is the beginning of totally retransforming the darkness on this planet that has been here for so many times, for so many lifetimes, for so many thousands of years since the fall of Atlantis. And maybe you have a strong connection to Atlantis. Maybe you can feel the energy of Atlantis right now. Because it seems to me like a copy of the times that were in Atlantis. And it seems like it is happening all again. When AI comes in and it is getting faster and faster and faster. And when humanity has to decide right now what we are doing with these technologies. Are we allowing that they are controlling us? Or are we taking our power back, connect to divine source, and direct AI in a direction where we ourselves can control the technologies? And I'm smiling because when I remembered Atlantis and when my initiation began, my spiritual initiation, I did not know anything about all these things. And the last 7 years, I went through a very, very deep clearing. And yes, my life totally changed. I worked as a police officer for 25 years in Germany. And when I felt that this job is not right for me anymore, I quit it and started without knowing anything about the way that I was guided to. And so if you are in a point in your life right now where you are questioning your past life, your life that you had since now, where you are beginning to doubt, where you are asking this question, has this been everything, or is there something more? And this is a very, very good sign for the beginning of your initiation process. And I speak about a spiritual initiation. And this initiation is supported by the cosmic energies. And what is going on right now on this planet is so profound, so deep, so life-changing that I cannot tell you everything about. I know about it because I don't know everything. I do not know everything. I do know some things, and I share this with you so that you have an orientation to go to this process maybe a little bit easier. When such an initiation starts, maybe your life will not feel right anymore. Maybe friends are breaking away because you want to do other things. You are not interested in things you did in the past. And you are not interested in playing any roles anymore that you did because it was expected from you. And you feel this is not right anymore. I am not that. And the calling that comes from divine source right now to so many souls on this planet is, who are you in your pure soul essence, without expectations from the outer, without any programming in your mind, who you have to be, how you have to behave, where your path has to go to be successful. And this is the point where your life can, your life you had till now can completely break together. And this is not something bad. It does not feel good. It does not feel comfortable. And it does not feel very nice. But if you trust this process, if you go through all of this, if you go through your fears that will rise up, that will be very intense, and maybe you are experiencing emotions in an intention that you have never had before. Why is this happening inside of you? And the most people that are listening to me are very old souls that incarnated in very, very difficult families, maybe with abuse, with alcoholism, with victimhood, with narcissism, all these things. And they had a very, very hard life since now. And when you are one of these souls, then there is a possibility, a very high possibility, that you came to stop these behaviors in your ancestral line. You are meant to heal your ancestral line. And this is a very, very hard task to do. It was my task too. And maybe you are feeling wrong in this world because these behaviors do not feel right at you in any time and in any way. You know that this is not the truth. And you know that this is not the art of behavior we should use in this world and between of us, amongst us. And it is not only the healing of the ancestral line, it is so much more. You are meant to come to heal generational traumas. And what is rising up right now in you are generational traumas and traumas from your ancestral line. And if you not know anything about it and this hits you and this surprises you, this overwhelms you, you have no orientation. And it is my mission to help people to go through this identity shift. So, what can you do when such a deep emotion, such a fear, such a pain arises? And the first thing you can do with this wisdom I give you now is to breathe 3 times very deeply in your heart and remember, this is old. This is an old fear. This is an old pain. And it arises because it wants to be seen and it wants to be healed. And what I really want to say to you today, please do not suppress these energies. If you suppress them, you block them. And emotions want to flow. Our thoughts want to flow. Our energy wants to flow every time. And when these heavy emotions arise, it is very important that you open your heart, even if it feels very, very uncomfortable. If you open your heart first for yourself and say thank you to this emotion. Thank you that you are showing up. I am now the one who is going to see you, who is going to integrate you, who is going to close peace with you, and who is going to heal you. You're welcome. And then you are breathing into your heart and stay in stillness with this arising emotion until it is getting less intensified. And then when you are in the still point, when you are deep in your heart connected, in a silence, in a peace, in a calm world, you remember that your true essence is divine, and that your pure divine essence is love. And you stay in your heart and you connect to divine source, which is inside of you, not there or there or there. It is inside of you. And you remember that you are divine, and you connect with divine source and ask divine source for letting flow this pure divine love energy through you. You remember that you are whole, that you are complete, that you came here to Earth with a mission, and that your essence is love. And these issues are showing up more and more and more the higher the cosmic energies are going in frequency, and we have to adapt now to this frequency. And we have to do a little bit, not a little bit, a lot of energy work right now to adapt. Outside, there is a lot of chaos in the financial system, in the politics, in family systems, in relationships. Maybe you have health issues, or you have symptoms like sleepiness, or you have you need to sleep a lot because you are so tired. And remember that your body is now adapting to this high energies. Your your old body which has been very dense is now clearing up to a light body, to a crystalline light body. And maybe you do not want to eat some foods anymore, and you are needing some other foods. Maybe you are not able anymore to adapt to any negativity in your environment, and you have what is the English word? You want to get isolated from negativity, from crowds of people, because you are getting more and more sensitive, and your psychic abilities are rising up right now. And what this channel is all about, even if I'm new here and I'm trying to speak English better and better because I'm not perfect in it, is how to master this shift inside of us. And what we have to learn right now, all who are going through this process, is that we are divine creators, and that we are the creators of our own lives. And look in the world how it is, how it really is. Created from a matrix, from an illusion, what we are not. And with a lot of dark forces in it. And we have to ask ourselves now, is this what we are here for? Do we want to accept this anymore? Or do we want to create something new with respect, with love, with not destroying Earth anymore? Living together with nature, the animals, and like-minded people. And this is a question that is very profound. And it's my mission to guide you through this process through this change of consciousness that is going up right now on this planet. And what is really something that we must talk about is that a lot of people are searching for outer authorities. And this time is a time to remember that we have to take the full responsibility for our own lives. No more codependencies, no more hierarchies from top to bottom, more equal. And when we talk about leaders, the leaders of the world and spiritual leaders, it is not about that I have to say to something what is right for him or for her. We have to lead people to their inner authority and to their inner voice so that they begin to feel again, because we are still on a very high mental level on this planet. And with our programmed mind, we cannot master these energies. We have to connect to our heart first, feel intuitively what is right for us, and then translate it into our awakened mind, which is connected with the divine source. And we then have to do the things that are not programmed with fear and with lack mentality and with grief and all these negative emotions. And this time we are in right now is not about living your life only for yourself and to become rich and successful. It is about serving others. It is about giving your gifts, exploring your gifts inside of you and giving this inner richness to help humanity master this shift. And this shift is going so much profounder than I can tell here in one video. It isn't, we have wars on Earth right now, yes, but the wars we are really fighting is the war between light and darkness on an energetic level. And the wars are not only here on Earth. The wars are in the spiritual realms and in the astral worlds too. And a lot of our sisters and brothers on the Pleiades, on Arcturus, at Sirius, and so many other star systems are looking to Earth right now and observing what we are, on what battle we are finding us right now. So please calm down and trust the process. It is a very, very heavy time, and maybe we cannot understand everything in our minds. But the divine light, which is flooding the whole sun system right now, and especially Earth, is bringing up everything to surface, which is not in this frequency anymore. And these frequencies have to leave the planet. They cannot stay here anymore. This means that a lot of people who carry a lot of dark forces inside of them and who are not here to serve humanity and to serve the planet will leave. Because this divine light is so strong that the darkness cannot resist. It is not possible. And I want to invite you to connect to Divine Source, to love your own shadows, to integrate them, and to transform them into your inner light, in your divine light, and to remember who you really are and what you come from, what you come for in this incarnation. And this is not a process that is only overnight. It takes time. And consciousness is nothing that is ending. Consciousness is always rising. And in astrology, a lot of astrologers talk about Uranus in Gemini in this time for the next 7 years. And this will bring up a lot of change on the outside and in the inside. And if you enjoyed what I talked about, and if you want to hear more about Atlantis, about this inner shift, about the energy war that is going up right now in this world, please subscribe and follow me and leave a comment. And if you want to work with me, you find every information in the description of this video. Bye bye. Have a good time with this full moon today. And until next video. Bye bye.